3, 2, 1, here we go. Section 5. Each question has two shapes on the left with an arrow between them. The first shape is changed in some way to become the second. There is a third shape followed by an arrow. Choose the shape on the right that relates to the third shape like the second does to the first. Mark its letter on the answer sheet. Can you see this type of question? It's just so long to read. I'm going to simplify it. This is to this. Use the same pattern to work out what the shape will be. Can you hear? The words I just said are exactly the same as that. We're going to apply the pattern. Look at the first box. Look at the bottom shape. Black. Triangle is now inside and is white. Black hexagon is now inside and white. Nope, nope, yep, nope, nope. C is the answer. That was a bit lucky. Let's look at the other feature. Circle is white. It is now black on the outside. Shield is white. It is now black on the outside. It's the only black one anyway. Question 2. Think about the lines. That one stands out to me. Lines, lines. Here. Lines going the same way. Yes, yes, no. It's got to be the same shape as well. No, yes. Look at the other shape. Diamond. Grey diamond is at the front. It's also going the other way. So grey star, it's still got to be grey and it's going the other way. What do I mean? Look at this shape going that way and now it is going that way. So here it will now go this way. It's got to be diagonal here. That's just jumbled up. No. Diagonal, yes. Look at the star at the bottom. So there we go. B's at the top. We can finish it off by looking at the other shape. Heart at the bottom, heart at the top. Look at this one. Shield at the top. Shield at the bottom. B still looks good here. E is still wrong because shield is not at the bottom. B is still the answer. Question 3. Let's count. Sides. First one. 5. 4. Look at the dots. 3. 4. What happened as we go across this bit? -1. This bit +1. Overall, you can also see 8 is the total. Let's count. This one. 6. It's got to go down 1. That's our pattern on the top. So we must have a 5-sided shape. 5, 8, 5, 4, 5. When I teach my students, I tell them to write the numbers. It kind of looks like a maths question. That's okay. With non-verbal questions, we show the steps. Bottom number 2. Look at this connection here. Bottom number, you have to do +1. So it's got to be 3. 4 dots, no. 3, yes. 2, no. C is the answer. Question 4. What stands out to me? Looks like a shape has disappeared. How about, look at the top. White rectangle becomes black. So maybe the top white shape becomes black. Let's look at another connection just to make sure. Black triangle. Well, what happened to it? It disappeared. So it looks like the black shape disappears and then gets replaced. So you see the black star, you can't have a star anymore. Look at the white heart on the bottom. That is still a white heart. So white shape on the bottom should still be white. That is a black arrow. Should be on the bottom. So it could be E. Yes, I'm going to make sure. Circle. It's now on the bottom. Arrow. Arrow shield on the bottom. Yes, and then that final feature. Final feature, which is the first thing I said. White rectangle becomes black. White shape on top becomes black. It's got to be a black diamond on top. E is the answer. That's our toughest question so far in this section. Question 5. Now what stands out to me straight away is the fact that it turned. Look at this curved hourglass. It now turns 90 degrees. Clockwise or anti, it doesn't matter. This triangle hourglass will turn. Yes. No. You can draw over it. That's what I tell my students to do. It's like we're fixing the picture. That's fine. Look at the line in the middle. That stands out to me as well. Patterns do not change, so it's got to go across. I put it with a blue line. Across. Yes. No. Yes. Look at the colours of the other shapes. Circle. White. Now where did that go? It went... It looks like we spin the whole shape. The white one is now at the bottom, so clockwise. Look at the white raindrop. It will be clockwise, so I'm going to spin it round. To help the student, I'm going to copy this and then spin it left. That'll be clockwise. How funny, did I spin it the wrong way? Let me try again. Rotate right, rotate right. So if I spin it like that, then it matches that. But then can you see the black and the white will spin round? So I need to change my mind based on what I'm saying out loud. I'm spinning this clockwise. Spin. I'm going to copy to help the student. I spin this round. It will be a raindrop on the bottom. White on the bottom. Yes. No. No. And then also the stars will change. Can you see here? By spinning it, the black is on the left, the white is on the right. Look at A. They changed anyway. And that is exactly what happens. Look at this. That has to change. If we look at these stars, so they switch place. That's why it's a little bit difficult. A is the answer. Question 6. Outline. Straight away, what stands out to me clearly is the outline. White Lego with grey Lego. Grey Lego should be white. A white Pac-Man. We're so close to the answer. Look at the other lines. Look at the other lines. Here. That one. And now there's got to be a diagonal one. So here, diagonal, well, it's really got to be the same direction. Yes, same direction. So yes, 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 but it's got to be in the other place. Can you see? That's in the bottom left of the Lego. That's in the top left. So really, they have to shift places. What do I mean? Let me colour it a bit better because I need to think about the student here. Diagonal, it goes to the other place. That one, the one going down, goes to the other place. So what do I mean? Can you see here? It can't be there. It can't be in the top left corner. So that's out. It's got to be in the other place. So really here. It's got to be that place. And then the other one as well. I'm just going to go back a step to help. Top left, bottom right. Here, it's just got to switch places. So horizontal, it's got to be in the other place. So here, horizontal A looks okay. Yes, and should be there. It's also a reflection. Look at this bit. Grey, white. White and then grey. So grey has to be there. So that's out. So it's either D or E. Now what's the difference between them? Those things are in the other place. So if I change it, that one can't be here. It's got to be bottom. It's got to switch places. So E is the answer. That's our hardest question so far. Question 7 and 8. I hope they will be much better than question 6. What stands out to me? Absolutely the middle bit. The colours as well stand out. Triangle, upside down. Shield, right side up. Yes. Yes. No. Fix it. Turn it upside down. Yes. No. It's dotted. That also happens. Look at the outline. Thick. Dotted. Thick. Dotted. No. Yes. Yes. So it's either B or D. This is a cool technique I've told my students. You look at the last two. What's the difference between them? I think this question forces students to get it correct. Look at the colours. That is the only difference between them. This is one of the first things I mentioned before. Look at the colours here. I mean, I'm mentioning it now. They do not change. Sometimes that happens in non-verbal questions. You find a feature that doesn't change. That helps you. Black, black, white, white. Look at the top. White. White must be on top. That is the difference. White is on top. D is the answer. Question 8. Now, what absolutely stands out to me? are the arrows. You might be thinking, why is William saying this? Because this is how I think about non-verbal questions, so I'm helping the student in this way. The arrows absolutely stand out to me. They go this way and then they go the other way. So it's a complete reflection of the arrows. Look at the white arrows, they must go the other way. So if arrow like this, dun dun, they must go the other way. Dun dun. Yes, 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 no. No, we're so close to the answer. That's a common phrase I use with non-verbal questions. We cross off options, we're always a step closer to the answer, we're always a step closer to passing the 11+. Now what absolutely stands out to me as well are the colours. Black, black, look at white, white. Every colour, look what is happening, it keeps spinning round. You spin each colour round clockwise. I tell my students to write CW for clockwise. Let's do that. Now, what absolutely stands out to me is black. You must look at black or grey. To me, those colours really pop out. Black must be on top. Why? Because it's clockwise. Yes, yes, no. And then you just keep spinning each colour. Grey must be here. That's the difference between them. The grey is on the right. B is the answer. Question 9 and 10, I think they are okay. Now, what absolutely stands out to me are the arrows. Very similar to the previous question. Can you see they're all pointing out? Out, 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 out. Here, in. That absolutely stands out. So here, out, out. Arrows must be in. Yes, yes, no. Draw over it if you really want to. Fix the piece of art. In, in, in. We're so close to the answer, even though we've chopped off one. Count the size of the shape. That stands out to me. 4. 3. You are going down 1. Count the sides. That is just your normal hexagon. 6. It's got to be 6 minus 1 equals 5. A 5-sided shape. Yes. No. No. The answer is A or E. Force yourself to get this question correct. I say this to people all the time. Look, what is the difference between this and that? My goodness, you really, really need to have eagle eyes. What is the difference between A and E? It looks like where the arrows are. Can you see it's halfway on each edge? Let's put that in black. Here, halfway on each edge, and that is fantastic. What? Fantastic. That's a great reason. Look at this. Arrows are on each corner, but look here. Arrows are going into the shape, but it's from halfway on its side. Look at this bit. Corner, corner. So it's got to go halfway on its side. This is wrong because it's going into the shape and from the corner. Look here, it's going halfway. E is the answer. Question 10. This should be okay as well. Let's look now what stands out to me. The shape on the outside. I'm going to spin this dude round. Spin. Looks like just going to turn it clockwise, so then it's spinning up. So what am I trying to tell you? That shape, the big shape, will spin. It will face this way. Yes, yes, no. Yes, yes. Now, we need to look at the little shapes. What happened? Let's go orange. Little shapes on the front, but now they are behind. Drawn that badly. Behind. Little shapes in front, so now behind. Behind, behind. In front, no. Colours. Oh, so much to look at for one question. Goodness me. It's okay, it's part of the process. Look at the colours. Grey, heart. Black, heart. So the little shape changes colour. How does it change colour? Looks like it changes colour compared to the little shape. Yes, I think they flip round. Tiny shape with little shape changes colour. Grey heart to black heart. Black circle, and can you see? The little shapes here are white, so it should be white circle. Get rid of it. And here, force yourself to get the question right. Look at B. Look at E. What's the difference between them? It is the location of the little shape. Everything else is the same. What happened here? That one. I'm going to spin this heart round. I'm going to copy it just to help you. I'm going to spin the whole shape because I can. I'm using paint to film this video. If I spin it right, can you guys see the heart is like underneath? The heart is underneath here. So I'm just spinning this round. So if I spin this circle round, just to help you, I can picture it in my head, and I hope you can too. Let's spin this round. Rotate right. Can you see the little circle is up top? So B is the answer. E is wrong because the circle is on the bottom. Question 11, 12, and then we are done. Now what stands out to me? Absolutely the Z. Here, I'm going to spin that round for us to get Z. Now which way do we spin? It looks like clockwise. Yes, just going to prove it. Z. I'm going to rotate left. I mean anti-clockwise. No. Clockwise. Yes. There we go. Yes, here's a nice way to see it's clockwise. You see the little white dot? Just going to point out 3 o'clock. Think about a clock. 3 o'clock is to the right. Going down, that'll be 6 o'clock. So it's clockwise. So, I'm going to help you. That weird E shape, I'm going to rotate right. So it's going to look like that. Facing downwards. Yeah, no. No. Yes. But look at the box, it's got to be there. Hey, we're so close. That was nice. Force yourself to get it correct. Look at these two. What is the difference? Think of the shape here. That big shape is not an accident. 3. Where did they get 3? Look. 3 black dots. There must be a reason it is 3. It gives the number of shapes. Look at this. How many grey dots? 5. It must be a 5-sided shape. 5 here. 6 here. C is the answer. That is a fantastic question. Number 12, we're done. Lots of shapes. It can give you a headache. Look at each column. There must be something happening per column. What stands out to me, because it doesn't really change, all these shapes in the right column, they just go down 1. How nice. How nice. So I'm going to shift each one down. What stands out to me is the black shape. That'll be position 2. But it's got to be that black hourglass, because look at this column and look at this column. They don't change at all. They are just shifting down. Black hourglass there. Yeah, no. 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 You're joking. Question 12. That's it. No, that was a bit too fast. No. I'm going to make sure by checking the others as well. And then we end the video. Look at this triangle. Here. Well, what happened to each shape? Star, star, circle, circle. Each little shape went up, but the colours change as well. You see that arrow? It's going to be on the bottom, so that looks good. But the colour also changes. How does the colour change? It's in the same position. That is now grey. Why is it grey? Because that's the colour on the bottom. You see that white shape is still white. So there we go. Circle, shape moves up. So each shape actually moves up. So up, arrow will be there, and then you see that little hexagon, it'll be there. So it matches. And then here, up top will be the square, because you see that square, it goes up. So you see on the left column, every shape goes up, every shape goes down. It's like an escalator, really. It's like a lift. Good, B is the answer. Thank you so much for sticking with me. A really long video. Well done for watching all the way until the end. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's not easy to watch a YouTube video and stay focused. My normal way to end this video is to put 2 videos on the left for you to continue learning, to keep improving. You are always one step closer to passing the 11+.